Welcome to a beautiful Auckland summer's day. Awesome. We've got another car review, and this time we have had this one before. We had the petrol version. This time we have the Opel Astra GSe. This is the plug-in hybrid version. Let's go quickly check it out before we get too wet. Okay, up front, just like the SRi, we've got these awesome IntelliLux headlights. Brilliant lights. But the GSe has got this awesome bumper. It's slightly different. They're nice and chunky. I love the style of this. Really cool looking bumper. Along the side here, we've got these beautiful 18-inch diamond cut two-tone wheels, and they call it the Commodore. Interesting. Commodore no longer exists. I love the color of this car. We've got the diamond black roof and the jade white paint. The black accents around it, black mirrors, the black grille. It just really sets this paint job off. I don't normally like white cars, but this one really stands out. And this is what I'm talking about here, the black accents, the black badging around here. Here's the GSE badge. Looks stunning. Absolutely looks stunning. Anyway, let's jump inside, because it's getting wet and wetter out here. It is absolutely horrible. So we'll jump inside the car and have a look around. We'll take it for a drive. Most of what we covered on the SRi, so this one's basically the same, but looks better and performs very differently. Just before we jump into the car to get dry, try and stay dry, I've just got to do this again because I love the way this boot opens. It's just so much fun. I love that badge. It's such a cool thing. That is awesome. The boot, I will go through the boot quickly while we're here. It's a little shallower than the previous one. The electric motor, I believe, is sitting right there under that. So it makes it a bit less luggage space, but you won't care about that in a minute. Now, I'm not doing a full water bottle test on this. We did that on the last one, but there is one thing that's a little bit different in the last one. There was space in the center console for your water bottle. There isn't in this one, because they have an auxiliary battery hidden in here. Pull that out, pull this cover out. There's a little battery in there. Little tiny battery. Interesting. But it's still a good little storage compartment. Just won't fit our water bottle. Inside the GSe here, where it is nice and dry, and not like it is out there. Yeah, it's very similar to the SRi. It's got all the same bells and whistles, more bells and whistles than a bell and whistle factory. But this is the plug-in hybrid version. So it has the 1600cc engine, which puts out fair whack of grunt, 165 kilowatt combined with the electric motor. It's pretty grunty. 360 newton meters of torque driving the front wheels. But yeah, it's a lot more fun, and it's got a better 0 to 100 time than the SRi. This one is, where is it? It is 7.5 seconds, 0 to 100. The other one was 9 something. So yeah, it's quite a bit quicker. Top speed of 235 kilometers an hour. More than enough. You should not be doing anything anywhere near that. They claim 61 kilometers on the battery alone. I've only managed the maximum 44, but if you're driving it more on that, it probably would go up over time. Daily commute, fantastic. Just plug it in overnight, head to work, head to the office, head to the factory, wherever you work. Go home again. You should be able to do all of that on a charge if you're close enough from home. And yeah, just plug it in, drive on electric all week, and then you've got petrol on the weekend to do all the other stuff, which is awesome. And there's a lot of fun in petrol mode, which we will demonstrate shortly. And the price of this thing, it is, well, on the stats sheet that I've got here, it's $71,990, but at the moment, Opel are offering it at $60,965. Absolute bargain. So yeah, that's a great car for a really good price, to be honest. I love this thing. I absolutely love it. We will take it for a spin right now and see what she drives like. Okay, so let's see what this drives like. One thing, you got the automatic wipers, they work brilliantly well. And it has a sunroof, just like the other one did, which is cool. It's just a shame we don't have a sun. Yeah, bit damp. Might close that again. Yeah, that's pretty nasty out there. Okay, for your daily commute, you run this in electric mode, and it's smooth, it's quiet, it is beautiful, it's just a breeze to drive. We're getting low on battery though, we're down to 2 kilometers, so I'm going to flick it into hybrid mode. And little petrol engine, if I plant my foot, the petrol engine will kick in. And it gets a little bit of fun. You got this is a great sound that comes from this engine. And yeah, it goes really, really well. Not a sports car, but it's pretty close. Very nippy, and those low profile tyres really grip the road. It corners like nothing else, really. It is really, really good. But yeah, I was quite disappointed in the SRi with its performance. The acceleration just wasn't there. It was unexciting, very much so. This one though, it really does put a smile on your face, especially if you want to push it. Now we've got the electric mode, you've got hybrid mode, then you combine the two, you can put it in sport mode. That's when it really comes alive. Just go over this roundabout here, and the engine just roars. It's got a great rumble, and it holds it in gear, gives it a few revs. It will affect your fuel economy slightly, but it will really put a smile on your face, and stiffens up the steering as well. That feels a lot tighter, because in normal electric mode and just driving around normally, the steering's really light. It actually catches you by surprise, because I jumped out of the Peugeot van straight into this. Their van had very van steering. This one here was very light. It turned around the corner and nearly ran up the curb because it just jerked the steering wheel a little too far. It was just yeah, so responsive, like a little go-kart. And economy wise is impressive. Like I said before, you can run it on electric for your daily commute if you're not too far away from work, and that's fine. You can then run it on petrol. The economy they claim 1 litre per 100k. I actually had it under that for a couple of days of commuting with just using electricity. I think I had it down to 0.6 litres per 100k, which is exceptionally economical. Then I having to run it on hybrid mode, and I'm running 1.4 litres per 100k at the moment, which is a bit more than what they claim, but still exceptionally frugal on the fuel. So you could easily get 100, no you couldn't, you could easily get 1,000 kilometres on a tank, and this thing is just so economical, so good. The cruise control on these cars is fantastic. You've got head-up display, you've got all your navigation on that is really cool. Cruise control stuff is on there as well, so it tells you when it's in between white lines and the steering assist thing is happening. Of course, you've still got to keep your hands on the wheel, but I love how responsive it is, how well it works when there's a car in front of you. It's just a car in front of me now, and I'm braking for a speed bump you don't really need to brake for, and then it just follows it. So yeah, so this cruise control is so good. It's so relaxing. It makes traveling in it a breeze. You're not stressed, you're not fighting the car, you are actually just relaxed. It helps you drive. Even in heavy traffic, sitting on the motorway, use that cruise control. If the traffic stops, the car will stop, and traffic starts, you can just tap the accelerator and off she goes again. So easy, so relaxing, makes the commute and any other travel you might want to do on the open road, whatever, so relaxing. You don't get so tired. So good. There you go. So I'm really bummed out about the weather, because I had hoped to do quite a bit more with this car, because I absolutely love it. want to do more drive-by shots because I love the look of it. I love the way the white and black accent each other. They're really, really nice. But summer weather and I'm short on time, so that's all I can do, unfortunately. But love this car, absolutely love it. The only thing for me lets it down is the space in the rear seat there. Other than that, fantastic car, can't fault it. Go out and buy one because it's so worth it, so worth it. Looks good, drives well, super economical, can't fault it.